This is what we covered from past two sessions. So one is, who is your ideal customer? That's what we covered. And next phase, we covered message to market. So this is two, if you understood. Now we are going to the next phase where media. This all three is called as pre-sale activity. Okay, right. So what is this means? The person who is like a prospect who is not knowing you, it's an unknown person to your brand or your whatever you're doing. So what we are doing is we are bringing him into our system. Okay, so because whenever you try to sell anything, no, only 3% are ready to buy, especially when you target right customer. So others are just, okay, we'll take a chance, or they have other priorities in life. So they might not come to you immediately to buy. So what you have to do is, in this pre-sale or a before phase, what we are doing is we are capturing that name, phone number, or email ID. So this is what the end result of this marketing or before phase, what we call it as. So as I told you earlier, marketing, end result of marketing is always to generate a lead, not to close there only. You will not be able to close unless you are a big brand or you have a proof that it will work. Right. So what you have to do is bring them into your system. What we call it as email marketing or a WhatsApp or anything that you prefer, how to communicate with people. So end of these three phases, what we discussed about, like who is your customer, message to market, or the media, the end result of this three activity is to get you the lead. So right. Put them into your data system. So that is the next phase. In phase, how to track and nurture, we'll going through this in the next session. For now, so what we discuss is in a media, how to promote your business in a right way or a minimum cost, because this is one of the expenses way your business will suffer if you're not done it properly. Right. Okay, so that's why we are just working out a good plan. So effectively we use the media. So understood the recap version? Yes. So now, so there are different ways in media, like there are different ways. So word of mouth, there's an organic lead. So, and the print media, TV broadcast, or email marketing, or a paid media. So in one page marketing, what is majorly in like is given a more full detail about paid media. Because if you're starting your business or if you want to scale your business, so word of mouth is good only after certain 3 to 6 years. So when you're starting, word of mouth might not give you immediate results, what you're expecting. So word of mouth is good after, if you say established and you have a good sales team and people understand what is your value system, then they start referring to people. So otherwise, word of mouth, you can't expect when you're immediately starting or immediately want to scale. So this might not the immediate solution. Like in Chetan case, now his word of mouth is minimum 80% is getting a revenue. But when he wanted to open the next, like any clinic, any area, this might suffer because it's a new area. There is already other competition. So word of mouth for current existing one, it's good. So this is the one negative fact about the word of mouth. And the organic is nothing but if you register in your Google directory, or nowadays the video is becoming popular. So you have to be in these two channels. If there is a need, people will come to you. It's more of there is a need, they search and come to you. So understood this thing. So print and broadcast is good. If you have a good budget, budget, you can go for that. But you can't target any customer. Outcome, you can't calculate or anything. There's a risk involved here. If you have a huge budget, you can go for this. You can reach the mass market, but end result is it's very difficult for you to understand where the leads are coming out or coming in. And the next best way is when you spend 1 rupee or a 10, 100 rupees, the paid media will give you exact whether this is good, profitable, or this many you invested, this many outcomes are there. So that's why the paid media is for any startup or anything, they go for these two things. Okay, paid media is nothing but Facebook. You're running an ad, you immediately getting a response. It's more of a direct response marketing. You do something, you expect someone to respond to that. And we understood in pre-sale, our main objective is to make the other person take an action, like giving their phone number, email ID. If you understood these two things, then the paid media works better for you people. Okay, that's why we say paid media, nothing but Facebook. You run an ad for 1,000 rupees per day or 500 rupees per day and expect people to give the phone number or the email ID. So then your sales process will start after once they given the phone number. So this is what we wanted to discuss in the media section.